Hey guys, welcome back to the second installment of my modded Final Fantasy VI Let's Play. This is using the Ultima Weapon and the World Reborn mod. Now, I will leave a link to these in the description, and I wanted to say thank you so much for making this mod. This does increase and improve the Steam version of this game by so much. So what we had done last time is that we got Terra, we got Locke, we went through the very beginning scenario to where we took off the crown that was controlling Terra, and now we are heading towards this castle, which is actually, it can go underground. This is Figaro Castle. Halt. Oh, it's you. Proceed. One of the best tracks in the whole entire game here. Now you can't go to the left yet, but you can go through this. There are some items that you can grab on the way. Gold needle. You can buy some potions. Now one thing I will tell you guys to buy is about 5 or 6 antidotes and probably some sleeping bags. So buy like 2 or 3 sleeping bags. We might need to grind a little bit later on, because it can get a little bit hairy. So there we go. There is also a vendor on the right side that you need to use and buy a few things from. Now I always buy the auto crossbow. The noise blaster is pretty good. It confuses enemies. Auto crossbow just does a lot of damage, as well as the bio blaster does poison damage and sap status to all enemies. This is also a really nice one. Obtained potion, obtained antidote. So let's go ahead and go on up here and get this item that's actually up here. Phoenix Down. Those things are really expensive. They just revive you if you're not very familiar with Final Fantasy games. You mean this young woman is... Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. We're just going to keep his name the same. I'm Edgar, the king of Figaro. Heh. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Well, I'll catch you two later. So, you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. What a playboy. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. Huh? What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a little rusty. Huh. I suppose a normal girl would have felt something from those words, but not me. Talked to lots of people in the castle. There's only a few that you actually have to talk to. It's never really bad to talk to any of them, but you don't really have to. So you can actually rest up here if you need to. Rest for a bit. There's actually a character later on in the game that you actually get rewarded basically for sleeping in an inn with them in your party. You get access to like additional story. There are a lot of characters in this game. I think there's 16 that you unlock. So there's like a lot of story involved with the game. High Priestess. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? Dude, he looks like he swallowed a whole bottle of creatine, dude. What do you mean? Edgar. Are you crying? Makes you want to name him Creatine or something. Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom, and I know that people call him Sabin or Sabin. I'm gonna call him Sabin the whole entire game. I know I'm wrong. Don't at me for it. I don't want no smoke. Ah yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. So as you see, you literally only had to talk to one person, but yet it tells you, talk to tons of people in the castle. One person was all you needed. So Edgar returned to the throne. Let's go talk to him. Gosh, I can't wait to get some running shoes or sprint shoes for this game. It makes running around so much better. Well, how do you like my castle? It's castle-y. There's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Phooey. Emperor Gestal's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead, why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem. There's sand on my boots. Can't even get his own sand off his boots. All gone, sir. Iconic laugh. How pathetic. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you out of my way? So this is the first time you actually get control of Edgar. And since we stole the weapon from Mog, look how much better the attack is on it. 58 to 90. It's a big increase. Let's see, Imperial soldiers and Kefka. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking on over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refugee here. A refuge. This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. I only saw like 3 girls the entire area. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. Hee hee hee. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to say in chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. Alright. Well, Locke's gonna be following us, because I know exactly where to go. So we're heading this way. We're basically trying to schedule and arrange and plan an escape with Edgar, Locke, and Terra here. So that's why we're having to stay in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, He's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us too. The Empire, but I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. You don't have to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? So throughout the entire game, Terra is basically just so confused with everything. She doesn't know what to do, what side is right, what side is wrong. It's really cool to see her almost grow up through the game. Huh? What in the... That psycho clown, Kefka, put our damn sandcastle on fire. What's going on? It's the Empire. Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Bring me the girl now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh? Then enjoy the barbecue. Hehehe. I can't do the Kefka laugh, I'm sorry. Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my, the brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Hee hee hee. Jump. Alright, sink her into the sand. Yahoo! Figaro, dive. Let's go. Witness the glory of Figaro. Go, kill them. Man, this battle music though, this boss battle music is amazing. So when we do this right here, it's gonna trigger something for us. This is a little cutscene I was talking about in the last episode. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? I like how the Magitech armor people are just chilling like, we gonna get back to this or something? That was magic. Magic. Magic? She used magic? Whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper. Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen any magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic, and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Yeah, the Magitech dudes are just like, okay. Ah. I don't think we have lightning yet. We don't, but we do have cure. So we're going to use that on him. And just attack with him. Oh, great. We're about to die. Try Blow Blaster. 100 damage isn't bad, but she's dead. The one Phoenix down we have. This is going to be rough. Got him. Sweet. Obtained high potion ×2. Bravo, Figaro. Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this. That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to begin to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Okay, so I think that there is usually a town around here, but I don't think it's up for us to use right now. So here we go. It's kind of weird to use the Chocobo right now. How do y'all pronounce it? Chocobo or Chocobo? I used to call it Chocobo, or Chocobo, I mean. And people would always correct me, saying it's Chocobo. I've heard people even say Chocobo, and I'm like, wait a minute, dude. Mine was a butcher of it, but not that bad. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll then make for the Returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. So if you go up to this little turtle dude, he'll actually heal you. Recovery Spring. Now I think this is another spot that if you keep the items in it, they will actually be better next time you come through. I'm going to actually steal with him quite a bit, because he is going to give us some pretty decent items. 40 winks. And what I need to do with her is actually put her into the back row. Because she doesn't do too much damage, but I want to protect her. So let's move her to the back row there. We're actually going to get these items though. Let's steal from whatever this thing is. I don't want to use all of her magic right now. Unless I need to. We're actually going to see how much the auto crossbow does also. Okay, that does way more damage than the Bio Blaster. So at least we have Poisona, which is going to help later on in like a little mountain area we're going to be going to. Obtained Ether. Pretty sure I've missed a few items. So I'm actually going to see something really quick. I'm going to change the configuration Yeah, I'm going to try the tab right. I think that actually changes the way that the battle commands are put up there. There we go. Okay, so this is way better. It makes you feel like you're actually playing the game a little bit like the Super Nintendo version was. Instead of it kind of going up. But the only problem is, like, you don't know who's going to be coming up next. That's the one downside to it. Alright, so I'm going to actually heal all of my people up. Let's steal again. Use auto crossbow again. And dead. As easy as that. Let's go ahead and go through this cave. We're actually at the end of the cave now. So let's save here, just so in case we die. And then I'm going to come up here to this little hut. It's going to actually give us a little bit of story. There we go. So yeah, this is going to give us a little bit of story behind Sabin or Sabin. What's that smell? These flowers. He always liked these. This tea, it was his favorite. You can get a potion there. These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. Also, if you go into this little bed, you can actually sleep for free. It's just basically a free inn. So that you don't have to go down to the town on the south and use it there. Could Sabin be living here? Hey. Do you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here? Sure do. Left a couple of days ago. Soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed. Headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing. I don't like it one bit. So let's go ahead and save again since we just did something like that. And head down to the south to the town of South Figaro. As you see, there's a shadow creature or shadow dude there. We're actually going to go and find him and kind of talk to him. He's actually a character you get later on in the story. What we're going to do first is buy a running shoes. I know it's 1,500 for it, but man, it's going to help us a lot by not having to run all over the daggone place. So equip Terra with the sprint shoes. As you see, we automatically start running now. Very, very nice to have. Just a dude sleeping? Figaro Castle stood up to the Empire? Great, now we'll all be drawn into this. They don't actually want them to stand up. So that's actually Shadow's theme that you're hearing in the background now? Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. Yeah, that's him all right. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. So, this character right here used to be my very absolute favorite character of all Final Fantasy VI until I grew up and I'm like, this dude's kind of an asshole. So now he's not my favorite. It's actually Cyan. That's Shadow. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. You'll see later on while I'm like, wow, yeah, he's kind of a dick. Guess we'd better steer clear of him. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. Well now, alrighty then. I think there's actually an item you can get in this. No, there's not. You actually come back to that spot for something in the future. Let's come up this way. There's actually a weapons shop, an armor shop, and everything. This is not better than what I have. A great sword. I don't know if I really need that for them. We actually have one of those, so we don't need that. Do I really want to buy the great sword for her? I don't know. I don't really see her doing that much with it. How much is it? Okay, we can't see the attack power from it. Let's equip him with the mithril sword and the mithril shield. There we go. Let's actually go back and see what I can buy as far as armor wise, because they are going to need the armor. Let's buy the Kenpo G, cotton robe. They could all use that. Buy 2 of those and 1 of those. Optimize, optimize. Crap. I didn't want Terra to have all the optimization, but it'll be okay. Yeah, give her the hairband and give him all the good stuff. I thought that we could actually buy something for Edgar, but I guess not. So what that means is we don't have enough to buy her what she needs. But it does look like we can sell one of these. So we only need 1 auto crossbow. We don't need 2 daggers. Don't need 3 leather caps. Or 2 leather armors. So we can actually buy her mithril sword to equip. It's a little bit of an upgrade. And then spend the last little bit on some potions or something. We really need a sleeping bag or a tent. We don't really need... We have 6 sleeping bags. Okay, that should be good. We don't really need 7 antidote, but we'll work with that. We really need a phoenix down, to be honest with you. We only have 1 of them. It's going to be a little bit hairy for us, but we'll have to manage. There's one more place I think that we can really do stuff in this area right here. So we're going to go to the house right here. Go inside. There's 2 spots in this building. Go right here. Phoenix down right there. Go behind the building into it. Now, like I said before, I'm not like a completionist or anything. So I'm probably going to miss a lot of items. Let me know in the comments if I did miss any items. I can sometimes go back. I'm not using any real guide for this game. I've played it numerous hundreds of times, but I've just never tried to get 100% of it. So we're going to come to here, go down the stairs. This is going to be a pretty big part of the story later on. So come down here, all the way down into the cell. Got a hyper wrist. Hermes sandals. So that's basically going to equip auto haste. So what that's going to help us with is for him. He's just overpowered, honestly. Boosts the wearer's strength. So when we equip both of those, he is really going to carry our team right here. I feel like Edgar is probably top 2 or 3 characters in the game by far. If you don't include Realm and her glitches and all that stuff. Or Psycho Cyan glitch. So we're gonna come back through here. We can't even see what's in here yet. Something happens in that building or that room. Let's go back up the stairs. So now we're ready to make the trek up the mountain. Wrong entrance. Okay, we can't go out that way. That's fine. Come this way. And leave the area. Now you can either rent a chocobo or not. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to. Oops. You don't have to. Wow. One step and we already have a battle. Alright. Whatever then. So equipping that weapon on the other characters was pretty good. But equipping that hyper wrist really upgraded his damage. Not to mention the haste auto. It's a game changer, honestly. To me, the top 3 characters, personally, my favorites are probably Gao, which we'll find out later on. Cyan is my favorite. And honestly, Edgar is just so strong. So strong. A lot of people's favorites is Celis, as we already saw her in the first episode. That character. But I never could grasp the use of runic. Don't ask me why, I never could grasp it. Here we go. Main gouge. I think that's a weapon for Locke. It's actually better than what I had before. Nice. So the game likes to have it to where you actually buy stuff from the store, right? And then it becomes useless within like 10 minutes. Just Final Fantasy in general has that happen to it. If I remember correctly, there's actually a way to auto battle in this version. But you know, most people don't like auto battling. But it's really not bad. And until recently, a buddy of mine on Twitch showed me that this was actually a spot. So I had played this for like 20 years without knowing that that was even a spot that you can go to get an extra item. So now y'all know the Gygas glove. Now what does that do? Boost the wearer's physical attack power. So that's pretty good. We'll attack that or equip that on him. It's not really necessary for him. We'll probably equip it on Sabin later on. Just because he's pretty broken too. I think this might be the button. I don't know. I swear I thought there was an auto battle feature. Might be like select or something. Because we are just doing the same attack every time right now. So we're just trying to make it through this mountain and up and down it, basically, to try to get through it to the Returner's hideout. We need to use her again. There we go. It really sucks how little MP she has in the beginning, but that's okay. We're coming up on a spot to save at, so it's not too bad. Obtain tent. It's going to be good for us. If you're not familiar with Final Fantasies, tents basically you use at a save point, and it mimics an inn. Some games have cottages and tents, which tents won't restore all your health after a certain level, a certain point. There we go. So for some reason in my last episode, I had really bad lag at the very beginning of the game. I'm not sure why, but I haven't seen any more lag or like frame drops since then. So I don't know what was up with that. Maybe it's just the mod itself. So I do apologize for last episode having those little slowdowns. I didn't mean to do that. So this is where we're actually going to use the tent here. So we're still making it through this to try and get to the Returner's hideout. Little bend around here. Let's just keep killing it here. We are going to have to heal up in just a moment, though. Probably the next turn around we will. There's a lot of enemies here. As we see, right there, that's Vargas. Oh, asshole Vargas. We don't like Vargas around here. So let's heal up again. We do have full health. Let's see what we actually have learned. She still only has fire, basically. Okay. Yeah, just fire. Which we'll use that to our advantage. I don't think that we can actually poison the boss coming up, which is gonna kind of suck, but it's okay. I hate to waste a potion on him, but this fight can really be kind of painful. Sabin sent you, didn't he? Who are you? Sabin? Is he here? You're the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't really matter who you are. I've got no plans to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Alright, we're actually going to try and steal from these. Probably should not have done that. Stole high potion, that's not bad. But I should have used fire instead of attacking with her. Let's steal from this one. Let's use magic. Actually, we're just going to heal with her. We'll let the two of them take them out. Now we can attack with them. Now it's down to just them. We're gonna try and steal from them. Stole potion. That's whack. Absolutely whack. Use fire on him now. Auto crossbow. Gale cut. Oh man, this always does a lot of damage. 50 damage. I can manage with that. About to have a hyped up moment in a sec. Enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond. Looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. That's enough, Vargas. Ah, if it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you kill your own father? The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. That's not true. Our master. It's true and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist. Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Man, this is like some Cobra Kai type of shit. Doom Fist. Alright, so we're gonna use Blitz. Left, right, left. We're gonna use Raging Fist here. And that ends the fight. Va! You already learned that technique? Vargas. If only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. There we go. We beat him. Sabin. Brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Old dude swallowed a whole bottle of creatine. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returner hideout, no doubt? So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? You join us? Sabin. I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. There we go. So we're actually gonna unequip the Gygas glove from him and equip it on him. It's gonna help him a lot. There we go. Obtain tent. Let's attack. Let's attack. Let's tools him. Left, right, left. So guys, we did it. We got Sabin. Thank you guys so much for watching the entire video, the second episode of my favorite game, Final Fantasy VI modded Ultima Weapon and a World Reborn mod. The links will be in the descriptions to both their Discord and for the mods themselves. It's very easy to install to the Steam Final Fantasy VI application. So thank you guys again, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.